Good evening, sports fans. Welcome to a special episode of the Solar Sports that's coming to you live from the Mall of Asia Arena, site of the NBA Global Games Philippines 2013. Now, Cheska, history is about to be made in this very building in a couple of days.
The thing is, history has already been made in this arena. I mean, first of all, we placed second in FIBA Asia. Then we made it to the FIBA Worlds in Spain. And of course, we're going to have the Indiana Pacers and the Houston Rockets playing their first ever preseason game in the Philippines. And we also have someone really special with us tonight.
Of course, a five-time NBA champion, none other than Mr. Ron Harper himself. Welcome to the Solar Sports Desk.
To the Solar
Where
Sports
did that
Desk.
guy go?
He's right here.
That made all those great moves. I don't know where he went.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. We were playing those highlights, and the whole time you're saying, that's not me, that's not me.
It's not. It's not.
No.
It's just a flash in the past.
How has your trip been so far? I know you've been traveling a lot lately, and have you adjusted at all to the time zone?
Trip has been awesome. Done a lot of great events. Had a lot of great kids. A lot of great fun with the kids. The time zone. I don't know what time zone I'm on. I'm just going with whatever happens, going to happen.
All right, so what exactly have you done with the kids out here?
First day, we did a camp at the shopping mall right here. We had 80 kids. Yesterday, we went to the Boys Town, and we had boys and girls. We was outside in the blaring sun and heat, and the kids were just having just a good time, and we just had a big smile, and everybody was just playing and just having a good time.
Are you surprised at all how massive that basketball is in the Philippines? Because I mean, we're not very tall over here.
No, but you know what? I always heard that the Filipinos love the game of basketball. Yeah. I always heard that, and it's amazing to get a chance to come over here, to come to the global games, and get a chance to do some events and to see how big basketball is here in the Philippines.
Now, what does it mean for you? I mean, NBA Global Games, you know, it's obviously the brand of the NBA has reached all the way to the Philippines. And for you as a former NBA player, what do you think that means?
It's an awesome experience, to tell you the truth. When we played the game, we didn't have the opportunities and the big chances to go play in these kind of events. It give our young men a chance to show what they can showcase throughout the year, what they did in the NBA. The fans get a chance to see the live basketball players, see the size of our game, see the speed. And so it's an awesome experience.
When you go around talking to these kids, helping them out, what is the number one advice that you can give them, especially those who love the game so much?
You got to chase whatever dreams you have, whatever belief you had growing up as a kid. We had that same dream and that same goal, and we try to instill that in the kids. You can become wherever you want to. Just work hard at it.
And, you know, are you surprised at, of course, the talent level, or what are your thoughts about the talent level of the kids that you've seen play so far here?
Oh, I saw some kids who really, truly love this game and goes out there and work on what they like to do. And you ever going to be good at this game, you got to work on your game. And we know it's hot outside. We know it's the heat. We know it's hot in here, but it's okay. We here doing something that we truly love doing.
You know, of course, the NBA used to have the tagline, "I love this game."
Yes, I love this game.
So it's now where amazing happens.
Yes.
Amazing happen. Now it's one day, one game, I do believe now. So we changed it up this year, I guess. Every year is something new. I know
something new.
You got to keep tagging this game. You
Yeah.
know, now it's a global game, and it's good to see. I've been all around. I've been to Bangkok, Australia, Indonesia, Spain. I've been everywhere, and you get a chance to meet and see kids play that truly love playing and work hard.
Are you surprised at all at how many people here know who you are as far as, you know, they're...
I don't even know me half the time. It's just amazing. There's a guy from the Philippines that did a thing on me on YouTube, and it's like, okay, well, how did he get all this stuff? Like, it's like, how did he get all this game film stuff? But it's great to see.
When you see fans going the extra mile just to show that kind of appreciation for your game, for your legend, how does that make you feel? Like, obviously, in the advent of social media, YouTube,
Well, it shows that the time that I played this game has really paid off because whoever would have thought you would get all this stuff. I mean, when you playing this game as a small kid, you playing this game, you really having fun, and you don't think about what's going down the line. And in the 17 years that I played in the NBA, it was fast paced. It was go here, there, play, and now I get a chance to sit back and see it all, and I still don't believe half of it, to tell you the truth.
All right. You know what? We're going to take a quick break. We're going to have more of Ron Harper when we return. Keep it here on the Solar Sports Desk.
Please turn that fan on.
And you were telling us during the break that you had
a surprise
pickup
street game.
Yeah.
Surprise street game. It was one of the amazing things to see how many young people and old people was out there playing the game. And when we got there, it was myself, Jalen Rose, Clyde Drexler, and my boy Big Shot Robert. And we just got on the court. We shot around. We played 2-on-2 games. And we just had fun with the kids.
I'm sure they absolutely
they
went
probably
crazy.
went
Went
nuts.
Well, a little bit crazy, but it was safe, and we had a good time doing it.
All right, let's go back a bit and let's talk about your career in the NBA. Of course, you started out with the Cleveland Cavaliers, and there was one interview where you said that if you wanted to see the real Ron Harper, then you have to watch the Cavaliers Harper.
That was the young, high-flying Ron Harper. When I first got in the game, I had a pretty good basketball coach, and he told me just go out and be you. He said, I want you to score and go score points. And one thing that I could always do was score points. And I loved playing the game. I had some pretty good teammates who used to give me the ball and tell me to go out and just score. And so that was a pretty good movement then.
And obviously, from there, you went on to the LA Clippers. And from the Clippers, you were still the go-to guy. And then you were moved to, and you're still the two guard. And then you moved to Chicago where you had to play the one. How big a transition was it?
Well, it was pretty big, but in our game, I always say that you got to know how to play all 5 spots. You got to know how to definitely ball handle in this game. And being on that basketball team, when you got to play like a Scottie Pippen, you got to play like a Michael Jordan. I wasn't going to get too many shots on that team. I already knew I wasn't going to get too many shots. So I had to change my game to fit in, to be a part of a very good basketball team.
Well, that's the thing. You were able to evolve from a scorer, and of course, you became known for your defensive prowess. And the thing is, not a lot of players can evolve. Once they switch teams, they always think that they can play the same way they used to. But with you, you made the transition so well.
I don't know about that part.
It
took me a little bit more time, to tell you the truth. But it was a thing of where you want to be a part, I think. And when you're on a good basketball team, I always tell folks, it's easy to be good when you're not on a good basketball team. Let's see how good you can become when you're on a very good basketball team. And so I found a role that I could play, and I did it as well as I could.
And of course, you had a great coach in Phil Jackson. Did you read any of the books that he told you to read? Or what's the ones that stood out?
Well, Phil gives you a lot of books now. You get at least 3 books a year. And he's one of them guys who want to fit you in the character mode or what character you are. So he gave me all these history books.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you trying to tell me that I'm a kind of out there somewhat? He's like, no, I just want you to get used to reading this kind of stuff. So I never read the books, though, but they are still in my house. Phil, I'm going to get to those books soon.
Good thing he didn't quiz you on them.
No quizzes.
But obviously, though, I mean, the 72 and 10.
Yes.
Luke Longley was here a while back, and he told me that team, the 72 and 10, it seemed like what he imagined what it would be like with traveling with the Beatles.
It was rock star status. I tell people this all the time. You will never believe and see some of the stuff that we saw during that year of a 72 team year. It was every place we went. We got into New York at like 3 o'clock. We get a police escort. You get outside the front of the hotel. It's 3,000 to 4,000 people standing outside the front of the hotel at 3 o'clock. And every guy come off the bus, they chatting, PJ, PJ, and then Steve Kerr going, Steve, Ennis comes out, they roar, and then here comes Scotty. It was just the amazing thing to see when you own somebody else's side of town.
So when did you put the fake snake in Jordan's shoes?
Oh, don't. You put that was Scottie Pippen. It was my
Are you sure it was Scottie?
It was my ideal though, because MJ was scared of snakes. So we thought we played, some on MJ. So I said, Pitt, we should get a fake snake. So I got the snake. Pitt put it in the shoebox. But it was funny when it happened. But MJ was like, I'm going to get y'all to the mall.
See, that was right before a game, wasn't it?
Right before a game.
Did you guys win?
Yes, MJ scored a lot of points that night. Cause we kept, because we kept throwing the basketball to him. So he could stop being mad at us.
Who among that team did you get along with the most?
We got along. Everybody got along. That was one of the rarest special thing about that team. Mm-hmm. Everybody got along good. We used to go out to eat as a team. We used to go hang out as a team. And we've done a lot of team events. And that's what's the one special thing about that basketball. You don't really get 12 to 13 guys to like the whole team.
I got to ask you, though. I mean, Steve Kerr said in an article that he actually got into a fist fight with Michael Jordan.
It wasn't a fist fight. It was not a fight, y'all. It was one punch. That's all it was. One punch. Manny Pacquiao punch. Boom. That's all it was. Quick jab. It wasn't a punch. It was a quick jab. But Steve came around. And he used to go around saying, I got punched by MJ. I got punched by MJ. I said, Steve, that's nothing to be proud about. It's nothing to be proud about, Steve. You got punched by him.
All right. The thing is, though, when you have a team composed of course, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, you, and there's obviously Jordan being tagged as the greatest of all time, his airness. When you guys are together.
We knew that.
That's the thing, though. Like, how did that work for the dynamics of the team? Like, no one was intimidated, no one was...
We knew we had the greatest player. We knew we had the best player. And we knew we had the best basketball team. And MJ used to always tell us to play your game. Mm-hmm. Go do your thing. Don't worry about me, because we knew that he gonna get his points. We knew he was gonna beat him, and he used to always tell the players, "You go first. Don't worry. You score first, it'll be fine with me."
And I gotta ask you, coming from Michael, an older Michael Jordan, you transitioned and you joined Phil Jackson with the Lakers. Actually, that ring that you're wearing right now is the back-to-back of the Lakers.
I'd be careful with that ring if I were you while Tino's around.
I got security right here, so I'm okay.
But I got to ask you, if you compare the 72-10 and the Laker championship for the back-to-back, when you guys swept the entire Western Conference in the playoffs, you barely lost that one game to the Sixers in the finals.
Yes, that was so sad we lost to them bums.
But if you were to compare those two teams,
I'm taking that 72-10 team.
Easy.
All day. That 72-10 team. We can defend. We had interchangeable guys, ballparks. We can play 8 guys to play 1, 2, 3, 4. And we just had so much pride on that team. Now, that Los Angeles team with a young Shaquille O'Neal and a young Kobe was a very good, skilled club team. But that Chicago team was just special.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it just, listen, go back and see the tapes. That's all I can tell you.
But do you actually want to remember Michael as a wizard?
I remember him as the greatest player. I don't remember him in that one team. I remember him as the greatest player because some of the greatest things that he's done for our game and how he changed our game is unbelievable.
You followed Coach Phil to the Lakers. Was there any difference with how Coach Phil was with the Bulls as he was with the Lakers?
No, Phil was the same guy. He's a very intriguing guy, a smart guy. He knows how to get guys to feed in what he wants them to become and to do as a head coach. I think the head coach job is to mold all the guys and put them on the same team and put them on the same page. And Phil had that way that he could get guys to do what he wants them to do.
There's so many people asking, and all these debates. If you put prime Michael, prime Kobe, prime LeBron, how would you rank them?
Never-ending debate.
It's always an debate.
It's always going to be. It's going to be a great debate.
It's a great debate.
Always going to be a great debate. I always say if you put MJ in his prime against any player, MJ going to be the best because he was so strong of a player. He worked out extremely hard. And as you can see, he changed the game into the shot that he changed the game to. As you see Kobe trying to make his moves, as you see a young LeBron. Now LeBron is a special player, and I don't never put LeBron in that same category as him. LeBron goes in the category with Irving Magic because he can facilitate. When you got a player like MJ and Kobe, they going out and score.
So
scoring a lot.
So would you rank them? Would you put prime-wise?
Well, MJ has 6 championships.
Yeah, definitely. MJ won.
Kobe has 5.
Okay.
LeBron still has 2 and got a long ways to go. And now if he gets up to 4, 5, then we start talking about that debate. But right now, he's at 2.
Okay.
All right. Well, the thing is, you have 5 championships already.
Yes.
So out of the 5, which one for you is the most memorable one?
The 72-10 team. That was my first ring. When I got my first ring, that was the 72-10 team. And I was sitting there. I was overjoyed. I was almost crying. I was almost crying. And I said, I got my first ring. Yeah. And I turned. MJ was like, that's good. I got 4 of these rings. I need to get 2 more rings. I was like, 6? You want? I said, let's go for it then. Let's go for it.
If MJ did not decide to play baseball for 2 years,
I think I'd be still playing in Los Angeles.
Really? So
because I wouldn't never had a spot. Because when MJ retired, it gave me a chance to fill that spot.
Yeah.
And it was good. Because when he came back, he was in the gym more than me. And I kept saying, you coming back to play basketball, man. No, man, you in the gym more than me. Like, no, I'm not coming back. I'm just here just to stay in good shape. I said, come on, man. You tell me a story. I know you. You competitive. We play every day. I know you come back and play. And then when he said it, I was like, I'm not going to get no playing time no more. What happened?
But you became the starting point guard.
Well, after that half a year, we kind of changed it up. And I found a spot.
All right. Well, the thing is, you were injured several times, and you always found a way to come back stronger. Of course, this season in the NBA, we're seeing Kobe Bryant come back, Russell Westbrook, Derrick Rose. Out of all these players, though, who do you think is going to make the biggest difference when they return to the teams?
Well, as we know, the Chicago Bulls had a very surprising year this past year. Yeah. They was overachievers this year. With a healthy Derrick Rose, they really have a legit chance to reach the NBA championship this year. I think the Derrick Rose is the most impact player for his team. Okay. I think when Kobe comes back, that team is, who knows what's going to happen on that team. We know that they're not going to be a great team, but with him coming back, he give them a chance to be there.
Now, you know what it's like to try and go for the back-to-back. You know what it's like to go for a three-peat. The Miami Heat are trying to go for the three-peat. Now,
yes.
How difficult is it going to be for them?
It's definitely, this is going to be their hardest challenge year. They got some teams who are striving out to beat them. I think the Indiana Pacers was the team that I picked.
Okay.
I picked Indiana to dethrone them. It's not going to be easy, but I picked them.
Okay. All right. So I guess we do have to, say goodbye. Unfortunately, it's that
Already.
One last question, though. I got to ask you one last question.
What?
What's the most beautiful shot in all of basketball? Kareem's skyhook, Jordan's fadeaway from the baseline?
That skyhook is the most unstoppable shot of all time.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but that's the truth.
All right. Well, message to all your fans out here in the Philippines.
Thank y'all for having us come over here. The global game is a great experience. I hope everybody get a chance to meet the guys and see the guys and support this game. It's a great place to be, and we're happy to be in the Philippines. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you so much for joining us on Sports Desk. And if you ever come back to the Philippines, feel free to come back on set. I mean, somewhere colder, of course, but anyway.
All right.
Fan, please.
Ron Harper, Chess Collision, thank you very much. I'm Gino Rapino, and this has been the Solar Sports Desk.